Thank you so much, Jaidlyn. I'm Star Anise. I'm so excited to be here. On the couch, I have my wonderful commentator, Evie.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
Same. I said that already. Alrighty. So yeah, this is a cool little speed game along the same lines as like somewhere between Mega Man Zero and a 2D Sonic game. And I think maybe it's best if we just launch right into it, yeah?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so immediately we're going to execute a cutscene end lag skip there, which we did by attacking right before the cutscene happened, and that lets us move out like half a second faster. And now we are going to be building up EX gauge, which lets us do the dash. And then I'm going to goof. But yeah, so this is very fast. This is a very fast game. It leaves a lot of room for routing and also micro improvisation and optimization.
You did not show me this fast in the practice room.
Ooh, we're going down today. Okay, yeah. We're so, oops. Okay, we get to see that section again. Yeah, so the bit for us here is that I didn't actually show Evie the run before we before we started here.
We had a whole practice commentary, and you were going like casual speed.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So awesome. We're going extra fast now. That was sort of an extra slow stage one, but that's okay. You know, we got to get them out of the way early. Let's get on to our first boss. So our boss technique here is going to be bumper cars. I am going to be doing my spin attack and just canceling that very rapidly. And we're done. That's the first boss.
That's the easiest. Yeah, it's easier to do that than what you showed me before, which was like 30 seconds longer at least.
Yep. Oh no. Okay. I'm locking in. That's okay. We get the strat this time.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yeah, go for it.
It's great because we have $20 from Other Chai Spices that says, "There's no bunny like somebody who loves you. You're running at SGDQ. This has been your dream for so long. I'm so proud of you, wife. You're so lovely and you deserve this and every other happiness."
Thank you so much, wife. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, another cutscene skip here. So we get to that checkpoint even before the stage loads in. And then we are going to get on to our first mini boss here, assuming I can clear that bunny. Okay. Things are getting a little silly here, but that's okay. So this is Phoenix, and we are going to do a little Zelda-style magic tennis fight. And you may notice that I am doing a little super hop here. That's basically we crouch and jump, and it gives us a little extra height, and we can use that to hit the tennis balls early. Ooh, that's a really tight time save right there. If you can get it, it saves like 1 second. If you can't, I don't like being down here actually. That's fine. We have backups. Whoop.
You get to see more of the very cool pixel art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and let's do a really fast Phoenix fight. Okay, so that's the first health bar down. And we're hopefully just going to get the second one down here. Yep, okay.
That's so fast.
I know, right?
Hey, go figure, I guess. It's a speed run, but wow.
So, little fun tech story there. So what I am doing to actually get that speed is I am basically double pressing the spin to spin and then cancel more or less immediately. We found out recently that you can just set 2 bindings for spin and then they don't conflict. So I just set that both up. And I sent that to the current world record holder Primseam, and he sent me back a 30-second world record like 2 hours afterwards.
It's that easy.
Yep. You just get these. That is a really, really fast Yokkaido. So we are on to Shoko already. So Shoko is a grounded boss, which has slightly different rules from an airborne boss, and it's going to incentivize playing bumper cars with her. Okay, and that's done. So we are coming into Underpass. This is a fun little stage. You want to see some rail grinds?
Shout out to Soap Shoes. And this, like, you mentioned this, like, preserves your momentum somewhat, right?
Yeah.
And so there's kind of an ideal angle to come at them from out of a jump.
Mm-hmm. There's something else that I didn't show you that makes it slightly more ideal.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Oh, of course. Yeah, naturally.
We're going to be seeing a few more of those because, first of all, it's incredibly cool. And second of all, it's really fast.
I can't believe you hid the real speed strats from me. That's so funny.
You know, it's all in the name of show business.
Yeah, truly, I guess. Lie to your friends for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play Blood on the Clock Tower.
True,
Oh, sub-minute on that's real nice, actually. Tough early game, but we are now coming into the Loon refight. So Loon is a bit of a funny little guy. That gun that he has heals him if it hits you, which is not great for tech or for time. But we are just going to try and bumper cars him down. And then we try and sneak in a few of those dive kicks there because that's the optimal damage option. And we are onto Wonderland. This is the portal stage. You can tell it's portal because of all the portal colors on the hats, which are the portals. Also, it's a bottomless pit stage, which is less fun for the whole family.
Yeah, not great for speed, I hear.
Yeah. So we're just going to had to play it safe there because I lost EX. Do you want to explain EX real quick, by the way?
Yeah, so EX builds up basically, it's kind of like an additional power meter. Every time you hit an enemy, you gain additional EX. And then you can use it to kind of power up additional moves. So like there's a jump that gets a little bit higher with a full EX bar. It uses it all the way up. And it actually will also boost your regular attacks and not use up EX. So almost like Mario Kart's coins, you just do more damage when you have a full EX bar. So there's some amount of routing that is based around keeping the BX bar up, not using your like kind of finisher moves, but chipping away more damage because your basic attacks are doing more damage because of it.
Well, okay. Oh. Slight time loss there. We gotta go back in time a little bit. Forget you saw anything. But we're just gonna go in the hat there and coming on out of Wonderland shortly. And we are going to be fighting Rafi now. This is another airborne boss, which means that we are incentivized to try and knock him down using a dive kick. Unfortunately, we can only do that when he is not attacking and we have full EX. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is gonna be good damage. Oh, this is huge, actually. Okay, if we do this right, we might be able to see the cycle skip. Not quite, okay. So this is the desperation attack. You can skip this if you're sick with it. But I'm not going to even attempt to dodge any of this. I'm just going to try and do as much damage as possible. And that was actually pretty good for a fight where we didn't get the skip.
Do you have time for a quick donation?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. We have $50 from Maid May that says, "Hi, Star. Congratulations on your first run at GDQ. I love you. You've got this. Make the bunny go fast. Oh, God, it's so early."
Thanks, Maid May. That's my another partner. She's very sweet. I'm just, no. That's really cute. Okay, so this is Eliaster Core. You may notice that the pits on this stage are kind of bottomless. Okay, so that's a mini boss there. We skipped that by walking past it.
Of course, that's the easiest way. I don't know why more speedrunners don't try that.
Yeah, true. Okay, and coming up to the end of the stage here, if we touch any of this red stuff, we just die. And because we skipped the mini-boss, we don't actually get the checkpoint you would get for beating the mini-boss. So playing it safe out there, but we are through. And shockingly, we are already on to the last boss. This is Soleil. Soleil? Honestly,
One of the two. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, if you say both of them, they can just cut one of those together correctly. Simple.
All right, so this is a airborne boss that we can't knock down. So basically, we are just going to try to do as much damage as possible, which means that we have to build up the EX gauge, and then, oops, I accidentally used all my EX gauge there. And then we're gonna try and loop in some comet kicks for massive damage.
And you'll notice that the left and right of the stage have bottomless pits. So in a game where there's a lot of flying at high speeds towards the boss, if you miss, you don't hit the boss and you go in the bottomless pits.
This is bad for time.
Yeah, as we've learned a lot on that.
Yeah. So we don't like bottomless pits around here as a speed run. Okay, and we got through the heal phase just fine there.
That's so fast.
Okay, one more little cycle here, and that's time. All right, let's see what we got. I think that's 10 minutes. Yeah, that is an awesome time. That is better than my best recorded PB. So I get to submit this to the leaderboard. All right, that was Code Bunny. I'm gonna do a quick little slate of shout-outs. Thank you to Team 7 Star, the developers for this game. They are wonderful, lot of trans Brazilian people, kind of like myself. So trans rights. Shout-outs to my partners, my family, my friends, everyone who has loved me and supported me throughout all of this. Shout-outs to Fremshem for being just absolutely cracked at this game. I can not do what he does. And Evie, do you have any shout-outs?
Shout outs to Brazil trans rights.
Yeah!